Here it is, the big one, Shiloh. This is going to be quite the fight. I've got 11 out of 20 possible brigades, so the game will fill up the other spots with their generic units. I do have a slight soldier advantage and just about the same amount of cannon. If I can get my hands on a couple cavalry brigades, I should be able to neutralize their cannon quickly. So I've played Shiloh on the Union. I was very annoyed because I did pretty well, defended everything. When it came to the part where I had to defend the fort, the Confederates were just suddenly there, and I had nobody back there. I was on my way back, and I instantly lost. So hopefully I can pull the same trick as the South and totally douchebag my way to a victory. Let's see, there's the Union Fort. Holding Pittsburgh Landing. That's going to be my final objective. These larger battles come in phases. Okay. Yankees aren't camped. Well, at least there's a lot of trees. I can utilize trees. Okay, here we go. Alright, game, thank you for all the advice. I know where to go. Everyone's in roughly good enough positions. I think that they should really work on increasing the size of your starting area, because, I mean, what good does it do me to move my units forward a couple inches? They're still not going to, I mean, still going to have to walk just as far. We're going to camp across the river and try to scout the situation. I don't have any starting cavalry, so I need to be careful. And let's fast forward. How about it? I'm guessing they're going to be right up here in the trees. If I'm lucky, they won't be here. They'll be across the river. And then I can whittle them down a little bit. Nope, here we go, skirmishers. For now, the skirmishers are not interested in sticking around. Alright, getting lucky. Just need to make it to these trees, and it's gonna be a matter of surrounding them. My cannon will be a while, so my infantry are gonna have to start the bloody work. Ah, there we go. There's our first catch of the day. Hildebrand is by himself. Well, you know what? If If they're not up here, I'm gonna just push the advantage. I do not want to wait. We're gonna get Jackson into the trees. Alright, Jackson's doing great. Maybe not great, but he's doing okay. Looks like the reinforcements are making their way in, so I need to push. Alright, Shiloh's contested, but I am going to have to clear out some Union soldiers before I really take it. McDowell's going to get just wrecked. Let's get Pryor on defense. Gonna let Shaver hang out for a little bit in the forest. Wow, Pryor killed in action already. That was pretty lame. Hey, look at what Daniel found. Charge, men! Don't let them have those. Apparently, they haven't learned their lesson about charging Jackson. And now we're going to return the favor. And quickly routed them, as expected. Okay. Now we've got to try to push into the Union center. Well, they're right, actually. Here comes all my units. Now we're going to bring the cavalry up, do a little bit of scouting. I wonder if this Jenkins is related to the famous Leroy Jenkins. Oh yeah, look at all those beautiful gray clad, or tan, depending on which units you're talking about. Alright, there's the enemy. Alright, we gotta act fast. First we gotta get rid of these skirmishers. They're gonna slow us down and I don't want that. Looks like their cavalry beat me to it. Shouldn't be an issue though. Once they're in it, man, you cannot tell them to get out. They're pretty much on their own. That's another feature of the game I don't really like. I think if you're in the middle of melee, you should be able to do a fighting retreat. Gibson is unseen, which means he's going to get right up on Beale's battery here. Right up on him, boys. We can't afford to sit around this time. Gibson's in a great position to take this artillery out. Should only take 1 or 2 volleys. And Jenkins is being useless again. We're going to bring Gladden up to keep Stewart busy. Alright, first hill is going to be ours. Alright, Gibson, get rid of that unit. There we go, that's 1 Union cavalry out. Hopefully this charge will spill over into their artillery. We're going to move the last of our reinforcements up to the right flank. Get our cannon up into the fight. Alright, here we go. We are going to attempt to steal supplies. This may fail, but I could use all the supplies possible. Alright, quick, get out before they take you back. Excellent, we got us some free supplies. That is a 1,500-man surrendered Union brigade. Not bad. Alright, we're gonna... Oh. Okie dokie. We're back here again. Kind of crazy here in the center. Lee is totally spent. I can't really do anything with him at the moment. Jackson's about to break. See if we can recover some of that morale. Alright, Jackson held. Well done, General. Kemper ran like a pansy. Which means it's up to Shaver, who's nice and healed up. Okay, I'm going to try to push them out here. Alright, one more push on Barrett's battery should finish him. This is going to hurt morale, but I think we can do it. There we go. That did it. Jackson is really doing well. He is almost demoralized. We're going to get XB up here to help him out. Make him feel good about his choices in life. Alright, I'm turning my back to the enemy here, but should be able to get one shot off on these skirmishers. Alright, we've pushed them out of the south. We're running them into our own troops. Hopefully they won't flank Daniel too badly. He's certainly not happy about it. He's about to break. That's the hard thing about the Confederates is they got to push in this match, and it makes it very difficult for them. Yeah, there goes Daniel. He's done. We're going to bring up our deadly close-range cannons. And most importantly, get Jackson into cover. It's become a shooting gallery now. I'm just taking out half of their army right now. We're going to fall back Kemper and do a little bit more cover. There we go. That should help. Oh, shoot. No, no, no. Alright, I just saw some skirmishers to my left. That could be trouble. And back to the right flank. Yeah, we're going to try to get Stewart out of the fight permanently. All right, Gibson, it's up to you, buddy. Gibson's gonna flank. We've got a lot of time to capture the hornet's nest, which is good news. Let's move our cavalry up, or cannon rather. And we can't let Stewart be doing things behind our backs. We're going to get those howitzers much further up. Going to start really assaulting the Union lines. And finally do something useful with our cavalry. Going to dismount them and cover Gibson's flank. If Alabin was not there, I would charge their cannon. Taylor's battery, 402 men. That's going to be a big loss for the Union. Stewart just locked himself in a corner. So we're going to leave Martin there to babysit him. Make yourself useful, Jenkins. Alright, there we go. One unit wiped out. Okay, our units are just recovering a bit. Jackson needs to hold. 98% coverage, that should do. Now comes the interesting part. We are going to just push them as hard as we possibly can. Let's put you guys in the fields. For this push, we're going to need all the morale we can get. Seems to be a glitch with this map. My guys are stuck in permanent charge sound. There goes that artillery. Alright, Jenkins. Come on, buddy. get out of the fire and capture some supplies. Alright, they ran, but I think they're going to be okay. Alright, Martin is going to finish off Stewart. This is a big charge. Kind of foolish to charge into the water, but I think numbers are going to win that fight. Alright, I'm going to break this into two parts. We'll be back for round two in just a bit.